as far as my thoughts on the horror genre in general, I feel like the genre itself is probably one of the best genres out there, which is why I replicated it for my TV pilot. Because when you think about it, so much of iconic cinema has come from horror. So I really wanted to recreate that. So for my research for this project, so I knew what I was talking about. I watched a lot of horror movies. I had watched movies that I was already a big fan of, so I watched all the old black and white, well, not all the old black and white movies, but I watched a lot of black and white horror movies. I rewatched some episodes of The Twilight Zone. I watched They Live Again. I even watched like parodies of horror, so I rewatched Young Frankenstein and Frankenweenie. Ironic because they're both retellings of Frankenstein, I know, but what are you going to do? I watched horror from all these different places, so I watched like The Babadook, and I watched Hellraiser, and I watched all these ones from various different price ranges as well. So I watched something that was pretty cheap to make, like The Evil Dead, and I would watch something that was very expensive to make, like A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, for example. And I just have been watching a lot of horror movies in order to basically get my head around the works of the genre. As far as actual horror movies I've taken influence from with my film, I feel like it has the sort of tone of a Twilight Zone episode meets something like a more postmodern version of Tales from the Crypt, and a little bit of the self-awareness of Scream is how I describe my project. It takes a slim bit of the self-aware aspects and mixes it with the anthology that was done so well in the Twilight Zone. That's how I would describe Demon Tales.